a customer's emotional response to a brand and a buying journey clearly has a massive impact on the purchase decision and future purchase decisions as well, you could argue.
Yes.
So as an e-commerce brand, how can they use neuroscience to their advantage?
Okay. I think I'll answer it in respect of the three areas that we covered. So very quickly, when someone's exposed to your brand, you want a positive emotional response. It sounds very obvious, but when you flash up a brand in less than a tenth of a second, the brain makes a subconscious decision and it'll tell you what it feels about that brand. So, and it's literally, to be accurate, it's 0.07 seconds. So it's very, very quick, and you make a subconscious snap decision. I love that brand, or that brand for some reason it doesn't do it for me. So that's the first thing. And what you want is through your brand and through your campaigns and your messages on your website, for example, you want a positive emotional response, an association of things around your brand. Now, if you've got that basic right, you've brought people onto your e-commerce platform. So they're there, they're looking to buy, they want to go and purchase something. And then you want them to complete the purchase, clearly, and ideally to keep buying and keep buying and keep buying. So you could bring them to the door with your branding and your marketing campaigns. But then if you don't remember that the brain, in essence, it's quite it's more simplistic than we like to think. So it's relatively lazy. It can use up to 30% of your energy in a day. And as a result, it likes to take shortcuts. It likes to take the path of least resistance. And it's dichotomic, so it can only really deal with a couple of decisions, a choice between A and B, black and white, one color or another, that sort of thing. It's fairly straightforward, and it's all about survival. The brain is trying to survive, and it tries to make its life. It's the ultimate slouch to make its life as easy as possible, in effect. And so when you're in an e-commerce buying journey, if you're creating obstacles to the purchase, they have trouble signing in. When they get to the checkout, it doesn't have the delivery option that you'd want, and it just hard work to get to what you need, and you want your delivery tomorrow between a certain time, and it doesn't offer it, for example, or you can't choose between different options. It creates a layer of frustration, and it takes you out of, in effect, the subconscious thinking, which is what your brain does all the time. Even when you're asleep, the subconscious part of your brain is the most energy efficient. It uses the least energy.